What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Spade here, and welcome to August Monthly Discussion. I've actually been wanting to do this for like a little over a week. Right now, it just hit 11 p.m. at night. It is August 30th right now, and in an hour, it's gonna be the 31st. I doubt this video will be that long though. But anyway, this month was different. It was definitely not what I was expecting it would be at all. I thought this month would be hell, but it wasn't really hell at all. Ended up getting depressed for like, what, 2, 3 days? And that's about the worst of it. So basically, nothing really happened to make this month hell. Oh, for fuck's sakes, close that. I just restarted my computer. Mainly because this wouldn't open up. I hate it when that happens, but you gotta do what you gotta do. At any rate, what actually happened this month? For once, I actually went outdoors. I ended up seeing a brand new view and place in my hometown, which is literally just a small little shed that my dad ended up building about half a year ago. Finally went down to see it. And it's literally like only 15 feet away from the house. The fact that I've never been down there till this month is ridiculous. It really is. But I finally checked that little set out. It's actually pretty nice. It was different, to say the least. Then there's the whole little dock on the back end of it, or the front end of it, however the fuck you want to look at it. The front end of it, if you're coming to it from the water, or the back part of it, if you're going straight through the doors. But, yeah, small little deck, sat on a chair that was on the deck. It was like around 8:30, 9 o'clock at this point. And I don't know, I just chilled on the chair, looking at the water, looking at the moon. I don't know, it was pretty nice. It was definitely a nice change of pace. So that was definitely nice. I was like out there for like at least an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. And that's quite a long time for me, especially throughout the past year or so. It was pretty nice, not gonna lie. Still though, the tide was up real high that night. That'd be like at least a foot away from just you potentially plopping into the water. The tail was like inches away from the fucking side of the dock too. So it's like you could just picture yourself accidentally tipping the tail over and you're going for a fucking swim. Luckily that didn't happen. So yeah, I ended up checking out that little shed. Along with that, I actually finally got outdoors some more. Went for a drive or two. Along with hanging out with some of my cousins this month. That happened on the 26th of this month. So Saturday, I came back Sunday. For you guys who probably didn't even notice. But yeah, that also happened. That was actually a pretty fun time. Hung out with two of my cousins, and one of them I actually next to never see. So it was nice to actually get to hang out around them. For once. So yeah, that was fun. A nice change of pace. You gotta have a nice change of pace every now and again. In my opinion, I feel like that's the case. You can't do the same thing over and over again. It'll just get boring. For some people, you just need a change of pace all the time. And for others, a change of pace could happen once or twice a year. And that'd be good enough. So yeah, I guess that was mine. But yeah, that happened. Oh great, more things popped up. Clothes. So what else actually happened other than going outside the house and hanging out with some of my cousins for an entire day? I ended up doing a lot, honestly. Played a lot of games, watched quite a bit of stuff. Anime wise, Let's Play wise, I watched a lot of that. Anime wise, I watched Buddy Fight X, Naruto Shippuden, or however the fuck you want to call it. I still hate that fucking name. I finally watched some of that. I think I ended up like watching 13, 14 parts. So yeah, I think I'm on like episode 308 now or something like that. I watched that for the hell of it. So yeah, that happened. And I think that's basically all the animes I really watched this month. As for what games I played, this is actually a bit of a bigger list. We have a small amount of Naruto Ninja Scroll, I'm thinking if I should even count certain games, because I only played them for like not even a minute, so I don't even think it's worth mentioning. But anyway, other games I played this month. Played what would be a good word for it? A small chunk of Persona 5. A decent chunk of Persona 4, the original, and a good lot of Persona 3 FES. So yeah, this month was just like Persona. First it was Persona 5, then 3. No wait, it was 5, then 4, then 5, then 4. Then it was like 3, then it was 5, then it was 3. Oh, it was ridiculous. I'm definitely going on a Persona 3 rant later on in this video. Lots to talk about. Other than the Persona games, I also ended up playing yet more Persona games. Played a bit of Persona 4 Dancing All Night. Again, striving to get the last two trophies I don't have. I'm like 2 trophies away for like the past few months. Oh, I'm like so close to platinuming that game. It's ridiculous. I definitely want to try to platinum it. Played a small amount of Persona Q, Persona 3 side. I think I played like maybe an hour and a half of that, and that's it. That was like a new file I started up. Along with those games, I may have played Tales of the Abyss a little bit. Maybe I never played it at all, I don't remember. I really don't. Try playing Pokemon. What one is it? Is it Alpha or Omega? I know it's the Sapphire Pokemon 3DS game. Like, I keep trying to play that, but I just can't do it. Pokemon sucks. It's too fucking easy. It's boring. It's just everything. Yeah, like, the only thing that'll make a Pokemon game good to me is really good fucking story and character development like there was in Sun and Moon. But add that along with SMT level difficulty and you've got me hooked. Like, man, Pokemon games are too easy. Like, 3rd gen's my favorite gen, so I obviously want to play through the remake for 3rd gen, and I just can't do it. I'm like at that point right before you decide to go through the cave near that, what would you call ski slope area? And that desert area, I'm like there. And I simply can't do one battle in that area. It's like, oh, click attack with this move, then this move, turn the fucking thing off, I'm bored. Like, I can't play it, it sucks. Really does pisses me off. Were there any other games I played this month? I would say I played some of Tales of Exilia, but I might be wrong. I might be wrong on that one. For the most part, I honestly think that's it. That's still a good chunk of a lot of games. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. I don't know how I keep forgetting these games. Any game I let's play, I seem to forget I played them each month. Conception 2 and Rebirth 2. Played a good amount of that. And just, yeah, played some of that as well. Now I think that's every game I played this month. Still trying to think of any other games. I have absolutely no idea. So, moving on. Let's talk about Persona 3. Something you really won't hear me talk about 2 months. Because I don't really know how I stand with it. First off, picked up playing my first ever playthrough file, which is a blind playthrough file, by the way. But I have been searching up things here and there, and I've definitely been doing a lot more of that now that I happen to come across a social link guide. Not that that really helped me too much. But I still found that I've been using that a bit. So yeah, I picked up on my first ever playthrough of that. I believe I was like, what was it? 67, 69 hours in to that file. And this is where I got stuck. For like probably 3 or 4 years. Till this month. Finally fucking beat it. The halfway boss in Tartarus. And holy shit, was it fucking hype. Obviously, I failed the first time I tried this month, and I believe even the second time. Might be wrong on that. But at any rate, I finally beat it. I think it's called the Sleeping Table, but I just call it the Silver Table. If you played Persona 3, or have heard anyone talk about it, you probably heard mention of this boss. It is fucking hell. Like, for fuck's sakes. Meragion, Megadolon. The most powerful fucking almighty skill there is. Other than Morning Star. And it just fucking destroys you. That thing gets that move off. GG. 3 of your party members are going down for the count. Probably all 4. Just everyone on the fucking battlefield wiped out in one fell swoop. Like, this dude can just do almighty every fucking element, including light and curse, which is just instant death. It's a fight in hell, alright. I believe this is the team I used to beat it. Obviously, after failing 2 or 3 times this month, I decided to search up how the fuck you beat it. And when I tried something out, it actually worked. Tried out a team of, I believe it was the main protagonist with, I believe, what's his name again? I fucking forget. Teolin or something? The Silver Knight guy with the spear. I forget his fucking name. Kakolin or something? I don't fucking know. I don't know, man. Oil's someone else I had equipped as the main persona for that fight. No, I don't think it was him, actually. I think it might have been Titania. after lots of leveling of trying to get to Tanya and trying to get Medeorama. Yeah, I think that's how it went. Main protagonist with Titania, with Medeorama, and a few debuffs and buff skills for the party, which just went ham. Titania is just that support persona I have built at this point. So I believe I went in with her and the main protagonist, along with Igus, Akihiko, and it's either between Ken or Yukari. Pretty sure I had Yukari though. So it's either one of those four, along with the main protagonist. I brought into the battle. You can only bring in 3 people, so it's a mix between whether it was Ken or Yukari. I'm pretty sure it was Yukari though. Just had the 2 people on deck to go healing, if necessary. Had Akihiko, had Igus go on full assault, so they were just going in, chipping away its HP, while Yukari's on heal and support. And I'm just like healing and debuffing and buffing. Just everything. I think that's the strategy I had going into it. I don't know what it was, but it fucking worked. It fucking worked. I finally beat it. And it was just hype as hell. Because I tried beating this thing for years. Finally fucking beat it. And I believe this was like 4 or 5 days before the next full moon. And the full moon kicked off on October 4th, I believe, in game. And boy, did shit get real. Then you had that whole fucking full moon battle with the Fortune. An enemy you had to fight, along with the Strength. You swear we were playing Persona 5 size boss battle with Russian fucking let. I had fucking flashbacks to that. Playing that fight. Like, going up against the Fortune and Strength to where it's like, it's basically like you're playing Russian roulette. Choose what's gonna happen. Let's spin the wheel. What it lands on, nobody knows. It can be a blessing or a punishment. Like, that fight must have went on for like a half hour or something. Somehow pulled through. And before that fight even began, I fucking went ham with just decking your girl Titania out like hell. I never would have guessed the one shop in the game that I thought was useless as all fuck would be broke as fuck. It's kind of like Persona 4 Golden when it comes to, hey, it's shuffle time. You can select between this and that, And occasionally you'll get, you can choose to buff the persona you have equipped and have them buff up their endurance, luck, strength, etc. by a few points. And it was basically roughly the same with the sub. You grind for materials. You go ham getting certain stuff that can buff your personas like hell. You best know I use that. Once I realized what the fuck it was. Like, right now as it stands, Titania's got 96 endurance and I believe 92 luck. And everything else is around the 30s or 50s, stat-wise. So Titania's basically broke. She's an endgame persona at this point, for me. I don't know, man. And even with all that stat buffs, it was still a pretty tough fight for the fortune and strength fight. But the endurance then was like 84, I believe, at the time, and it was still a pretty tough fight. Like, I don't know, Persona 3 is fucking tough. Obviously, portable's a lot easier because you actually get to control your party members. Like, that's just godlike right there. But I was playing Persona 3 FPS, so it's whatever. At this point, I'm just level grinding and money grinding mainly in the game. Hopefully I can keep progressing to the game and hopefully eventually beat it and unlock New Game Plus so I never have to play through the game regularly again. For fuck's sakes, this game is hell. So yeah, that's just my little rant on Persona 3. Had a decent amount of fun with that. Like, I don't know, it was definitely an interesting time. Beating the silver table, or sleeping table, whatever the fuck it's called. The whole fortune fight. The whole what happens to Shinjiro, Shinji, whatever you want to call him, along with Ken. I don't know, it was interesting, to say the least. At this point, I don't think there's much else to say. Can't really think of much else. So yeah, I guess that's like my Persona 3 rant / talk, I guess. Oh yeah, almost forgot. Yeah, it's staring me right in the fucking face. And I forgot. Also decked out my room a little bit this month. Finally decked out my room a bit and got 3 new posters for my room. So yeah, Pokemon, 2 Pokemon posters and a Hatsumiku poster. Is that what she's called? I still don't know exactly what the fuck Hatsumiku even is. I know she's a character, but like, is it an anime? is a game like, where did it originally come from? I know there are games out there for the killer. I know there's a massive fan base and all that. But still, wouldn't mind knowing what exactly what it was, like the origin. Like, was it just a made up killer for music, for being a pop idol or whatever? Or was it like an anime originally or a video game or like whatever? I definitely wouldn't mind knowing that. Oh, for fuck's sakes, no! I'm like here changing the fucking channel on the TV and click the wrong fucking thing. And as usual, there's fuck all on. Like always. For fuck's sakes, that's the last thing I want to see. Why that show's even still on fucking TV pisses me the fuck off. I don't want to see it. I don't want to fucking hear it. Do I have a fucking DVD in or something? Oh, thank you. At least there's something decent on. Stores Wars. That's better than the fucking garbage that's on now. So yeah, I literally just put Stores Wars on. Although that Kirya Gun for ever box set thing I ordered last month, still not here. At this point, I do not think I'm ever seeing that $30 again. That's probably the last thing I order comes. Still hoping that the other thing will come, but I don't think it will at this point. It was supposed to come in like 9 to 18 business days. That's long gone, B. That's long gone. And anyway, there's not really too much else to say. Can't think of anything, so guess we'll wrap it up here. So yeah, till next time, stay golden.